What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do an all my love reading for the sign of Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you guys are third this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so if you guys are not familiar, these readings have taken over from the Tap into Your Soul readings that I used to do. Um, we've gotten all the energy that we can out of that reading. I literally went through almost all 70 of those cards in that deck. And so the ancestor said it's time to, discontinue it. So in its place is this reading. It's kind of similar to the Dreamcatcher reads if you have not seen them yet, okay? If you still kind of are looking for some kind of like therapeutic type tarot, that is what the Tap into Your Souls is for. So you can go on my channel and look in the playlist for Tap into Your Souls, and you can, still get access to those. I'm going to leave them there for as long as you need them, okay? It's like literally 70 videos, 70 readings. So by all means, feel free to go over there and then come back to the All My Love when you're ready for it, okay? These readings are pretty much surrounding, love in general, love for self, preparing you for your next relationship, or helping you within a current relationship. Just depends on your situation, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do one from the top, which is for your energy, one from the bottom, which is the energy of the situation and or person, okay? And then one energetically from the middle, which is the energy between you and the situation and or person, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on in the energy for you Virgos. We have vision, okay, for your energy, loyalty for the energy of the person and or situation that you're in right now, and virtue, okay, virtue. Loyalty, I believe, has came up before last week for one of the signs. This is a whole new reading, and like I said, in Capricorns, it could be a situation of, if you know your birth chart, by all means, you can go and look at the readings from last week, okay? Because you could either know your birth chart placement already, or I don't know if you're cross watching or not, but you could do that as well. I don't really, suggest it because, people have free will and things can change at any moment, okay? So, but I do feel some new energy. So if it's placements, welcome new energy. Truly appreciate your viewership here on Golden Abstracts Tarot. So let's go ahead and get into your first card with your energy, Virgos, okay? We have vision, okay? Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe, okay? No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe, okay? So it's this feeling that I have with you guys, Virgo, is that you are finally kind of maybe using your mind's eye, your third eye, if you will, okay, and really seeing things a little bit deeper when it comes to love in general, okay? You're looking at the universe as a whole and just experiencing love on a different level right now, okay? On a higher level, okay? So that's where your love is right now. No matter what you see past the bad, the ugly, the secrets, all of that, and you look deeper within a person, okay, and possibly within yourself, okay. And so you're not one to really jump to conclusions. There's a real loving energy around you for those around you and the universe in itself, okay. So that's where you are with your energy. Let's move on to the energy of the person and or situation that you're dealing with, okay. We have loyalty. So it says, your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Okay, so I feel like with the vibe of this spread so far, and we've only read two cards, that your love is not in reference to a particular person. It's possibly you and the and a group of people around you. Okay, and so maybe you are considered the very reliable, loyal, dependable type of person, okay? Because you are very consistent with everything that you do, okay? And so trust and believe you me that whoever is around you, your soul tribe, is very loyal to you and supporting you, okay? But also vice versa, you as well, okay? And so you're taking the time, Virgo, which is really nice to see within your energy, especially after your ancestor read and the heart's desire read. Okay, so really nice flow of energy here. Okay, really taking a deeper look. Like I said, giving you guys an honorable mention from yesterday about kind of looking within first before actually, kind of jumping the gun on assumptions and things of that nature. And we kind of already talked about that in Taurus's reading. So I don't know whether or not if you guys, have Taurus in your chart, but feel free to kind of watch that if you know your birth chart. Okay. You don't have to, do it at your leisure. Okay. So next we have virtue. Okay. Virtue, which is the energy between you and the situation. Okay. So it says you acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Virtue. Okay. So again, like I said, it's about the people that are around you. Okay, it's about an overwhelming respect and love for who you are as a person. Okay, and the fact that you are the same and consistent with everyone. Okay, you never waver, you never falter from who you are as a person. Okay, and your beliefs and your ideals inspire others and encourage others. Okay, so it's a beautiful thing, Virgos. I'm loving this energy right now. Okay, this is really, really nice. Okay, so don't, if you've been kind of on the side of trying to figure out those who are around you, you're more so focusing on you, and I think you have a good crowd of people around you because there's loyalty here. Okay, loyalty within yourself, loyalty to yourself, and loyalty to others around you. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and get into this island time. Okay, to see what you guys are focused on right now, or should be focused on right now, or any other messages for that matter. Okay, one from the top and then one from the bottom. Okay, so you can take these messages for yourself or towards the situation. Okay, whichever works for you. So we have keys on a ring. Okay, keys on a ring. It says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Okay, keys on a ring. So maybe you guys have a decision, or maybe already came across the decision in regards to, I think you're in this vibe of just general evaluation of your life and those around you. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, because I'm not feeling any like one night stand energy or string along or anything like that. I'm feeling more so the fact of a decision being needing to be made and having a lot of options in that sense, meaning you have a lot of people around you. Okay, and so that's a lot of energy. Energy for sure transfers from one person to another. And like I said, with this virtue, you're a really upstanding person, Virgo. Okay, and people truly appreciate you. You have a lot of options in the sense of maybe who you want to work with. Okay, um, collaborations, things of that nature. But you also have a decision to make in regards to maybe moving forward in your own personal endeavors that you truly love have a desire to do. Okay, so right now it's like a particular set of Virgos that's like not really on love right now. Something that you're loving, you would love to do right now. Okay, so this your love reading is totally different from anyone else's so far that I've done today. You guys are the third. I only have one more. Okay, so let's look at the second message. We have camera. Camera. Okay. So it says reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. Okay. So maybe some of you guys are into like photography, possibly, or filmography of some sort. Okay. Possibly doing anything like that. Um, Taking the time to maybe look through um, old photos, things of that nature. I don't feel, you making like a real like a photo album or something like that. It feels like some kind of filmography or something, maybe some form of an anniversary coming up for someone, um, work related possibly. Okay, and maybe you guys are doing something with that and it's just a commemoration of the family oriented is I get this family oriented vibe. Okay, like I said, you got a lot of people around you okay, that truly do love you. All right, and so you're learning from the it says learning from the past and perception. So again, I kind of tie that in with this vision coming up here, okay? And so looking at things from a different point of view, kind of again, retrospection, okay? Perception, kind of going back and forth, reevaluating things, but pointing within, okay? And that is a very mature thing to do, okay? You may get, and it's a compliment, no shade, but also possibly something that was said to you in regards to your age, as far as you being very mature for your age. You're far ahead with your wisdom, okay? Or you have a really dope perception on a lot of things that other people never thought to look at in a particular way. Like you think outside of the box. Okay, you're one of those types. Okay, Virgos. I don't know what might be in your chart, but you have this vibe about you that a lot of people really love and they dig, and so they usually come to you with maybe ideas of some sort. Okay, and you help them with their decisions. Okay, so I kind of reverting back to this keys on a ring type vibe where you have a lot of people coming to you for helping them make decisions on things, okay, because they like how you think, okay, and so that's tying into the rest of your reading from this week. Like I said, from the Heart's Desire reading for a particular set of Virgos, I'd like for you guys, if you haven't already, move from the Heart's Desire to here. Okay, so if you've already watched this reading, you can go back, look at the Heart's Desire reading. Okay, there's a different set of y'all from Monday to Tuesday. I mean, not Monday to Tuesday, Tuesday to Wednesday. That this isn't possibly going to really affect you guys. Okay, so but it may, you can take a lesson from it and that still works. Okay, that is my goal. If I can't resonate with you in the reading, then if you learn something from it, that still is okay with me. I'm really here for that reason. Okay, if I can't resonate with you, at least get a lesson from it. Okay, it's a 2 for 2 type vibe. Okay, on my channel. So with that being said, like I said, a different set of you, look at Heart's Desire to now. Okay, so that being said, let's get into this romance angel for the others of you that are, it's in reference to love. Okay, we got one from the top and one from the bottom. Okay, and we'll see what comes out for that. All right, to wrap up y'all's reading. So we have new love. Okay, for others of you that are concerned about love. Okay, you guys can go and look at Tuesday to Wednesday, which would be the general read and the dream catcher read. Okay, so new love. Okay, which says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right, so you obviously, for some of you, if I revert back to this keys on a ring, you could have someone that's or a few that are in your atmosphere that you are interested in, and it's possible that within those many options, there's a new love in there. Okay, and so you need to make a decision on who it is that you want to deal with. Okay, kind of going back to that vision card at the beginning with your energy, you're so in love with the thought of love that's why you have all of these possible options. Okay, totally get it, not throwing any shade, just me personally, I can't keep up with a bunch of people. Okay, I'm more of a one in one type vibe. Okay, now unless I'm making friends and there's no strings attached and it's just straight platonic, then that's fine. I'm that's a vibe. But if it's outside of that and talking about like trying to get something like a relationship going, I make the choice and that's it. I can't have multiple options in romantic relationships. It's just too much to keep up with. Okay, that's just me personally. Now, let's get into this second message, which is forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning. Okay, it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Forgiving and learning. Okay, and so for some of you, that might go for the whole Virgo collective. Okay, tying back to that vision. Okay, and possibly that also the virtue card that came out. Okay, heal that past energy. If you've had a previous relationship that caused a lot of pain, again, you might be looking through old photos, reminiscing. Okay, it's time to release that energy. Okay, something that I did as far as a previous relationship, I burned all the pictures. I burned them, threw it all away. Okay, letters, things of that nature, threw it away because it was time to move on. Okay, I cried, I boo-hooed, I did all of that stuff. And once I released it, I was a savage for a little while. And then I stopped being a savage because I was like, that's not me. I'm not down with savagery. Like, I had it in me then, okay? And this was like years ago. Like when I say years ago, I mean like 20 something years ago, where I had the little savage moment, that bitter moment and stuff. But in order for me to be able to move out of that, I had to burn all of that stuff. I had to say, let it go. It's not serving me anymore. I knew I wasn't going back. I made my decision and I moved forward. And I said, you know what? If I do go into the next relationship, I have to forgive myself for allowing myself to be in a predicament like that, because I easily could have gotten out a long time ago. But I was trying to have the vision of being in love with love and the potential of the other person instead of looking at the potential within myself to find someone who is better suited for me. Okay. And so, that being said, again, I had to forgive myself. I had to forgive that person in order for me to move on. And I had to pretty much release all of that. Okay. So that is that's what I did. I don't know if you would want to do that. That's all on you. But me personally, if you keep carrying that over with you and then you keep looking back at it, you're triggering old memories that you may not, depending on, the relationship. Now, if you, me personally, whether it's a mutual breakup or not, and it was the wrongdoing of them, or even yourself, or if I had wrongdoings, I take accountability for them, but I'm like, I'm not trying to keep up with them. Okay. I disconnect the energy automatically because I don't want to sit up here and take that old energy into a new relationship and compare someone to someone else that doesn't even exist anymore in my energy. Okay, that's how I cut people off. I don't have time for it. I don't. I'm not going to make time. So that's just my personal opinion on that. If you are dealing with something like that, okay? If you're constantly seeing your ex on social media or in the street because you're going to the same places or you have the same mutual friends, now you don't have to end those friendships or anything like that due to that person. You can still be friends with them. But as far as like them following you on social media and stuff like that, you're looking at the trigger in your face all the time. I've mentioned this in one of my past videos, okay? And so if you're not able to get over the past, it's because you keep letting the past show up in your energy, okay? It's time for you to release it, forgive and learn from it, and move forward, and don't make the next person pay for it, okay? So with that being said, Virgos, that is all that I have for you guys this evening. Remember, you guys are part of week 2 every month, so you don't have to worry about when your reading is, okay? Now, I also still am going to be doing the energy shout outs. Um, I'll be doing those after Gemini, which is actually just one. I keep saying those like there's multiples. It's only one on Sundays, okay? And so I will be pulling from my singing bowl which sign I will do. So if you just so happen to possibly get one on Sundays, consider it a bonus for you, okay? So with that being said, that's all that I have for you guys until October. So until then, peace.